my channel and to Friday Makes. Happy Friday, by the way. Oh, it's finally the weekend. This is good. It's been a very long week. So by now you've seen what the bonus pages that Elizabeth has put out, which I had so much fun with them. At first they were kind of daunting, and then I went, you know what, I'm going to try this. So I made a little booklet and I printed off 2 of this page, and I just put the whole thing in there. So cute little notebook. There's a little pocket here. I don't have anything in there, but I put the pocket on the front. If I could get this off. Yeah, there we go. Little pocket. And so we're going to make another one of those, but what I did was this one here, I just glued them together. This one here, I just took my scraps and I sewed them together, and I thought I would just glue it in one on each side. So we have that, so we'll do that. And then there was this sheet, and I played with this sheet and I did this. Now, I'm not a stitcher. I have always wanted to do some stitching, but I have done very little. So I thought this is a good opportunity to try this. So I made one, and then I made 2. And this one here, kind of, you can see I am not a good stitcher. I'm not perfect at this. I had some boo-boos. But for a first try, I'm good with that. So I will do this at another time because it's very quite time consuming. And then we have this. I've cut this out. And then this was the one that was kind of daunting to me because it was a lot of stitching. I think I don't know if you were supposed to hand stitch or do it with the sewing machine, but I knew there was no way I was going to be able to do this with the sewing machine. I can't sew a straight line if my life depended on it. So I decided to do, I had my embroidery floss out. I thought, I'm just going to do it that way, hand stitch it. So it's a mess on the back, but it doesn't matter because this is what we want, right? So I did exactly what it said. I just took a page from the kit and I printed it on that, and we'll decorate the book with that. So I have a few things here. These guys here, I thought it might be kind of interesting to put them as a journaling card-ish, but because of the stitches here, it's going to be kind of difficult to write. So what I thought I would do is back them, and I thought I would back, well, this one with this. Let's just do it. Let's just do it, right? Let's just do it. Back with this. And I'm going to like that, and we'll glue that in, which also helps because it will glue in some of my stitches. You can see where I taped them off to make sure that they don't, after I had one of them kind of slip back through on me, I decided to do it that way to hold them in place until I could do something with them. You could knot them off. I didn't. I chose not to. There we go. And I thought what we could do, because that's not really going to be an easy journaling card, is it? I thought I had some other scrap paper here that could be used as a little journaling spot in there. I'm just going to take and I'm not going to, but you could sew around these as well. One of the ladies, I had to wear this today. because one of the ladies in our craft and chat group, she does a lot of stitching. And because that's what the theme of this book was, this project, I thought, I'm going to put this on. She made her little rings, and she's made bracelets and whatnot. Now, you wouldn't want to actually use this as a pin cushion, but it is supposed to be a little pin cushion. She made a mini one for the ring, and or for the finger. It's so cute. So I thought I had to wear that today. I've always wanted to pick up the stitching to slow stitch things and whatnot, but I've never taken the time to learn how to do that. But this was kind of a nice little kick to get a kickstart to do just that. And as I was sitting last night with in my chair watching TV, and I had my lamp on so I could see what I was doing, and I was sitting there and stitching and watching TV, and I found it to be quite relaxing. And also, I didn't reach for snacks, so that was a bonus. Kept my hands busy, and the TV kept my mind busy. So that was 2 pluses. So I'm definitely going to go further with this. My goal, and not a short-term goal, it'll be a very long-term goal, but I would like to create a journal just all from material, different stitches, pockets with stitches, you know, just all from material. And we'll see how that goes. Okay, so we got this one done. I'm gonna make sure that glue is in there well. And then we're going to take this and we're going to put this on this one. This is cardstock that I got from Dollar Ram, I think it is. And if you see it, it's got a texture to it. It's very, very, very pretty. Okay. And because it's double-sided, it don't matter. So this is a cute little time-consuming little project for this week. But it was, like I said, it was quite relaxing. I found it quite relaxing. So it's challenge yourself. Maybe you might find it relaxing as well to do some stitching. Or maybe you are a professional stitcher and you've done it many times, and well, you'll make it look beautiful. But I'm still happy with my first attempt. I really would like to perfect this one. I think that's so pretty. And I just winged that one. I knew some, I think it's called a French knot, maybe? I don't know. Okay, we'll ink it up a little bit. I have a plan. I don't know if it's going to work, but I have a thought anyways. So I still have 2 more of these to work with, and I will get them done, but I figured I spent all last night stitching, and then I've been working on it this morning. I thought, you know, I better get my video done before Friday is gone. And if it's one of those days where it takes 7 hours to upload a little video, well, Friday could be gone. Okay, so we have that. Oops, I was going to put, yeah, because that doesn't make a very good writing surface. That one's not wide enough, so I'm going to just take number 1, make this shorter. So we're going to take it about here, I think. Like so. And then we're just going to go like that. About like so, I think. I still want to see the background material, the background fabric. I've got fabric on my brain now. The background. I want to see through. Never mind. I think hopefully you know what I'm trying to say. Okay. There we go. Okay. So then I thought it would be kind of a cute idea. I thought, what about this thing? What could we do here? What could we do here? So I thought, well, we obviously know what it's supposed to be. And I thought, well, let's do something with it. And so I came up with an idea, and this is the one that I'm not certain it's going to work, but that's okay. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Only you and I will know. I am going to make a pocket out of it. I'm not going to make it into a little folio. I'm going to make it into a pocket. And I'm going to glue this bottom piece. This way, and I'm going to glue this top piece underneath here. And then I'm going to glue this like this. Alrighty, and we can put that down like so. And then we want this guy over here, but we don't want it buckled. And what I'm going to do, I don't know. I thought I did that. Did I not do that top part? I did, but it's not the right spot for me. All right, well, we'll just take and go like this. Oop, that tore. I can hear that. I could hear that. That's all right. There we go. So I'm going to ink this little bit here. This is our top, isn't it? Nope. Our top is this way. Okay. Beautiful. And I just want to kind of get rid of some of this white on here. Just kind of. And then what I thought this would make kind of a neat little thing is if we took, and oh, I wanted to glue this down so it was like a little tuck. That's what I want here, little tuck. Okay, so we have a tuck here, you know, tuck here. And then we have a pocket here. And now I'm going to try this on here because you can see they're way too long. But I thought what might be kind of interesting to do with these is to just at the top here, like so, score it, ink it, and now let's burnish this down. We have a pocket for these to go into, and this has to get down there a little bit. So I thought I might have to burnish that again and just make it so that, I think because I made it very thick by putting that extra cardstock on there. Okay, while we're here, let's do this one too. And they don't have to be the same size. They're the same but different. And it's okay to do it while they're wet because it likes to just be a little more easy to play with, I think, to bend with the cardstock in there. Okay, so we have this like so, and this one like so with our fancy little stitches in there. You could put one backwards in there if you want. I'm going to put them both in this way. And I'm going to layer them. You could just stick them right in. I like them sticking over though. And then, let's see, where can we put that in our book? And yes, I still have not sewn these. Not yet. I'm going to, but not yet. Okay, so let's see, what do we got here? I'm thinking, do you do that too, when you get just too close to the, always putting things in the front part instead of going to the back? Maybe those for writing. This is a good page. It's hard to write on that page. So, if we take and put this pocket this way, but make this a pocket. So we'll have to put something in there at some point, not just today, but I'm just going to stick that like that. Lots of glue. Just like so. So we have the pocket this way. We have the tuck in this way, and we have the tuck this way too, with nothing to tuck in there yet. Okay, so that's done. And then let's go to this little book. This little book is very easy to put together. Very easy. And what I'm going to do that I didn't do on the first one was I'm going to form my spine around my little booklet here. And because good books always have the little corners on them, let's put the little corners in. go. I'm just going to take this and bring this. Look at that cute little book. What a cute little book to put into your purse to write little notes. Give to little girls to play with, some little kids. They can make their little notes in their little book. Cute. Yeah, I could have put more papers in there, but I didn't, so that's okay. All right, so I'm just going to take and glue my front page in and my back page. I could have sewn it right into the, but I didn't want to ruin the spine. I wanted the spine to remain the same. And I will ink this up. You guys know how to ink. I'll ink this up at another date, another time. And let's just get this down in here so it's in there good and snug. I'm just pushing it down, making sure that it's all connected in there. All right, so this little pocket, why not put a little pocket inside here? I put the other one on the front cover, so let's do this a little different. But it'd be really cute to have a little library of these. Because, you know, with all these are all, you know, sewing notes, notions, notes, projects. You could make a little book library. And then I have these little guys. And I thought they would be kind of cute to put on the cover. And I had one cut out here. Oh, there it is. Projects. And so we can put that on there. Oops, fall off there. Put that maybe like this up here. And make sure that we're doing the right side. These little flowers are so cute. I keep forgetting about them. And when I saw them today, I went, oh, that's perfect. There. So we have that, and I think I'm going to cut, because what I did was I did this one, I did notes. So I think with this one, I'm going to put projects on the spine so that you can actually have it sitting. You can have a little library. Oh, wouldn't that be adorable? A little library of these little books. That'd be cute. Okay, so I need projects. So we'll just put a little project on the spine. If I was, you know, in my spare time, I might just make a few more of these. Because, you know, I have a little shelf here and it'd be just so cute. It would just be so cute to have these little books on there. And I really like the color of this one. Okay, so we have our two little books. And then this here, I thought would be kind of to do this. How would we use this in our journals? So I thought I would do this one first. This is the first one I did. I'm going to do it about like so. I think that's about even. And I'm going to leave this bottom on there. And I'm going to fold it in half. And I should probably put a backing. I put something on that, shouldn't I? But let's do that so that my strings aren't getting caught in there. Getting caught on stuff. Let's see, what do we got here? I have some scrap papers here. That is not going to matter. And they're just about perfect, I would say. These are, whoop, runaway glue. These are old receipts, invoices that I just took and stained them. Because might as well use the paper. Down here, get down there, there we go. And then we'll just take and cut off what we don't want. And that also keeps my threads from getting worn and coming apart. Oops, oh well, doesn't matter. You're not going to see this side of the pocket anyways. Or at least I hope you're not. Okay, so then I'm just going to take and I do this. So, all right, get rid of that. And I think I'm going to use this one and around my edge, my corners here. There we go. And while we're here, we might as well ink it, right? Okay, that's done. And that, boy, I got things just jumping at me, jumping away from me. My goodness. Okay. So let's find a page. Let's do this page. And just take, and I'm going to do a wrap. Just like so. And I'm going to glue it. I'm going to glue here. When my glue comes down, I'm going to glue here, here, and around. And bring it up to about like so. There, that makes a cool pocket. And then we'll do this on the other side. See, my didn't tape there. Well. Okay, so I'm just going to do a little more glue on this side and up and around. And like so. And now we have a pocket on both sides. You could do that on a second layer too if you wanted to. I'm not going to, because this is a very pretty page and I want it to be seen. I'm just going to glue that while we have it here. Okay, so there we go. There's our fun make for today. Couple little books. I really like these books. And if you're going to do some stitches, go for it, because like I said, it was really quite a lot of fun and very relaxing. And that's how I would use these. If you're going to cut them, I would suggest putting a backing on here and gluing it all the way so that when you cut, you're not breaking your threads. But I think it makes a cute little pocket. And I obviously still have a little more stitching to do. And that is it. We did it all. Oh yeah, we had that little pocket, right? The little, where did we put it? Where did we put it? Right back here. Yeah, this here. So I just have to make something to stuff in here. A little writing space in there and just a little place to put a little note or whatever. So there we have it. All right, you guys have yourselves an awesome day. Thank you very much for joining me. If you're new and you like what you see, maybe give me a thumbs up and maybe a subscribe. Leave a comment. I always love the comment, guys. All right, take care. Bye-bye.